Okay? Submit them, I'll get them to you, and I will get that, it's a journal entry, and you'll see it was done.
Well, it's, it's two of them now.
All right, Charlie,
Well,
you're gonna get to
Sick
that.
leave vacation, I just gave some the other day, so I don't have
See,
to
that's,
check for them. That's the one I'm
That's
working
good.
on.
3 months.
But it was 14, but it's, that's much 3 months, we had to get it, what happened was we had to change over staff. I gave the invoice to a member who's no longer here, so now I'm giving it to,
Who wants the last word? Who wants the last
I
word?
have a motion.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I know, before you do that, Charlie.
but I'll follow up.
Between
with
you
that
two,
too,
who wants the
so-
last word?
I'm finished.
All right, I'm finished.
That's a good one. Okay, here's my
Charlie?
suggested
Okay.
motion that's appropriate to our level of preparation for this thing. The audit subcommittee thanks Martin, I move that we pass the motion that the audit subcommittee thanks Martin Coyne for consulting with them on the scope of the performance audit and looks forward to reviewing their input in the preliminary contract language before rendering any further formal opinion.
Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained?
Oh, 5-0.
5-0.
Here, you can take it, you can frame it.
You too, kind.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.
Should you also
Okay.
thank Mr. Younger?
Oh, yeah, of course. We'll do lunch at
When
time.
he retires.
No,
For
but I
real.
mean in that thing, because he's clarified this whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
for you.
I mean,
You'll say words at the facilities subcommittee, the
exactly,
thank
yeah,
you. Since essentially we're adopting, well, his thing,
his document.
or we're suggesting that it be incorporated.
All right, moving along so we can close out. I promise to get you out. Future meetings?
Soon.
Well, are we meeting to review that contract, on the contract draft?
Yeah.
Or are we
Mhm.
meeting, oh, there we go.
Well, we should meet anyway, and we should have more monthly, closer to monthly meetings. So what are the days that work for people? I'm kind of open I float around. I don't have any fixed commitments on any weekday nights. So I just pick something.
Okay.
Wednesdays work?
Sometimes. It depends,
Norma,
yeah,
I was
so,
gonna ask Norma,
yeah,
but she's-
it depends.
I know.
A Monday happened to work,
Okay,
Okay.
so,
but it depends on which Monday, so.
The contract's gonna be going to the board on September 2nd, so if you need to look at it before then, before September 2nd,
so you're right.
based on the subcommittee approving
Could
it.
you, is it possible to get it moved to another board meeting before the next one, so that there's more time for us to? I know you don't have the authority to do that, but I'm just saying, what do you think about that?
I can ask the facilities subcommittee to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, since they asked for our full review.
Okay.
yeah, we're just trying to give it to them.
Mhm.
Right.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay,
Thank
so,
you.
all right, then Martin, you'll ask and then we'll determine the meeting, so we'll push it to the next, so it'll be October meeting?
No,
September.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we should just do it offline, setting up the next meeting, because I don't think we're gonna.
Well, we can.
We can,
Okay.
we can get it done, let's get it done.
Okay, let's get it done.
Let's be decisive.
Okay.
Do we do it after Labor Day?
When is Labor Day?
Six.
September first.
Oh, first. Wow.
It's my birthday.
That was quick.
You're getting younger, aren't you?
76, I'll be 77 years old.
Oh,
Too old,
it's like, how soon can Molly get it done? All right.
Right, so
Sprinkle some head dust.
I think Anton is making a suggestion. We should have a meeting anyway.
So,
What about doing it at the CBOC meeting on the 27th?
do you wanna
You
meet
mean next
after?
week?
You wanna meet, before or after?
Well,
Well,
that
now
means
we're doing the school tour, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
gonna be
cramped.
tough to do.
That's gonna be hard.
Separate meeting.
the chair is here, the
Oh.
committee.
Okay, we
Chair.
can, we
Chair
can, we can
recommends-
place,
I can do that.
would you like to place something on the agenda for the 27th relative to this motion?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think about that one. Do you have 10 hours? I think I'd leave this in the hands of this committee and then give it to her.
Yeah, three of
Okay.
them.
You see what I'm saying?
Go ahead and do
Yeah,
that.
'cause your agenda's packed.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I have some things to
Yeah.
put on.
Yeah,
Well, and it's always back in the stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So September
I'll
10th.
get you out of here pretty quickly.
September 10th.
September 10th.
I won't be there.
All right.
I'll be in Oregon.
Okay.
When do you come back from
I
your
won't be
vacation?
The 15th.
Oh, you
wanna-
won't be here?
You
Well,
wanna
then
be
we
here when we
can't
do
do
it?
it.
When we meet?
We have 2 people not here
Who?
already.
Oh, yeah.
Norma's not gonna be here
Yeah,
either,
I'll be
so.
here.
So September 17th?
The 17th.
Does it have to be a Wednesday?
No.
Are you back? Are you back?
You know, actually, if he just sent it to all of us. and
Oh, you
then-
could write.
you know,
Yeah, you can,
and be
yeah.
satisfied with it,
You can do it,
they won't need to
You
meet.
can do it online.
I mean, you know,
doesn't
like I
work.
said,
Yeah, how about that?
So
Most
we're
of
not-
us,
yeah,
you know,
let's just
you know.
email them.
How about email?
Let's
Martin?
email.
Yeah, email
Is
it.
that gonna work according
Yeah.
to?
Well, we need to have an audit subcommittee.
Brown Act
meeting.
and this and that?
Well,
No, we're due for a subcommittee meeting. Right.
so the 10th, the 17th, or the 18th?
Does it have to be a Wednesday?
No,
No.
I could do, the 11th, September 11th, I could do.
What day is that?
okay.
Thursday.
Thursday,
All
okay,
right,
that's
that's
good.
perfect.
Yeah,
But is that gonna be enough time for you to prepare something for us to get it on?
He was
They
gonna have it
approved
for
it
the
on the
first.
He was
All
born,
right.
he was
Second.
born ready.
Yeah.
You were born ready, right?
Yeah.
Now we're good.
I won't be here though, you know,
September
So-
No,
September
I
11th.
won't be here, I will be back.
But we'll make sure you
next
get all the
Yeah.
information.
6,
All right, the 11th then,
September 11th, the 6th, at 6 p.m., thank you.
6 p.m.
Yes. Beautiful.
Good. You
Here,
agree?
this location?
Yes.
See ya. Ta-da.
Martin, this be okay? This location?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, for the good of the order? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, before we close the meeting,
Mhm.
am I to assume that from the RFP, you're just going to add those 15 items into the scope as additional to the yellow book items? And if
Yes.
so, I have just two questions. On number 5, it says audit 25% of contracts and change orders. Could the CBOC members, if they have a particular question, could they suggest the auditor check one of these, or does the auditor just pick them at random? Like say you see one with a whole bunch of change orders and just say, I'd like you to audit this one. Could they,
They pick
Put
it at
their
random,
input.
but they could look at one if we,
I
the
would
district
give
asked them.
them, I would give the CBOC that permission to do that, you know, I mean, because that's pretty powerful if they are interested in one part.
What I would do is let the CBOC choose that contract that the district would request them to look at.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we
Yeah.
have no problem with that.
And then on number 9,
Oh, no, they can also do more than 25% too. I mean, if the auditors see
Yeah.
something, then
Exactly.
it is
They're
their
duty.
prerogative
Yeah.
to go further.
Yeah, yeah, all right, get it.
and on number 9, it says present all 4 bond measures as one for reporting purposes. The only thing that I question is, the board tends to think this money is fungible. So that they'll have bond issue 1 year, and if we don't complete all the school, all the month, finish one school, we'll just add to the next bond measure. I don't know if that's legal. If you're gonna count them all as one, that's never gonna come up in the audit.
I believe it is legal, but I'd have to check. No. I'm not an attorney, but I
And if
believe.
it isn't, by
I think-
combining all 4 together, you're,
Right. And what happens is,
Martin, then the factor gonna be whether or not there is enough funds going forward to complete the master plan projects for the schools. Okay.
well, I'm not the construction management side, I'm on the bond finance side, but we're looking into financing, all the schools and, it would depend really on assessed value growth, what we can issue,
Yes,
and there are other factors involved.
right.
But in the audit report itself, saying that you present all 4 bond measures as one for reporting purposes, doesn't, it just, that has to do with findings, like, if there's some check writing problem, the fact that it's related to a particular bond issuance isn't as relevant.
It- yeah.
But the performance audit does look, they have a table of all the different,
Right. They show all
yeah,
the
the
bonds,
bonds,
so they
and
should-
they
yes.
make sure that
Yeah. They
you
So
took
for
this
reporting
money from
purposes-
this bond to
right.
take
Yes.
care of these
You wouldn't
things.
have
There is an
a
audit
check
trail.
writing incident for each
Okay,
bond.
Right,
good.
for the expenditures.
Yeah.
That's my
Thank you.
reading of
And I
that.
believe there's language in the bond, ballot language that says you can pay for past and forward measures too.
But
Because
that's a
there was
separate.
one lawsuit in, I think it was in Southern California, where they didn't mention, they mentioned fixing a parking lot, but they didn't mention the lighting system, and they sued them for it. So,
Okay.
Right, so I think this is really just about, you don't have to, if there's a check writing problem, it doesn't matter which bond fund.
Now, how do we get that information back to the public, since she's addressing this at the meeting, how are you gonna give the answer back to her?
To the facility subcommittee?
No, the answer, the question that she just posed to.
Yeah, the
her.
legality.
Combining with the 4 bonds.
Yeah,
That's a good question. Will I give you my card and you can do the email, I can
Yeah.
send the information to you after?
You could just raise it at the facility subcommittee that someone did raise that, from the public raised that issue.
Okay, well, I can do some research on it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be at the subcommittee.
Um,
Your
Yes.
last name is Hughes.